And many times this is the one students will get confused. So can I start with a story? Can everyone take a calculator? On top of this, I want you to write sine 30 equals to, press the calculator, half. Sine 120, sorry, 150, half. That means, do you agree that sine 30 equals to sine 150? Yes, Can you help me again? Cosine 60. What do you get? Half. Cosine 120, negative half. Oh, then do you agree that cosine 120 is equals to cosine 60? Oh, negative 60. Does it make sense? Again, for sine, both are positive, right? Both are half, right? Can I say they are equal? They must be equal, right? So they are equal. But for cosine, one is half, one is negative half. Can you imagine the negative half comes here? Can you imagine the half comes here? If I add a negative in front, are they the same? They're the same. Understand? Now one more. Tangent. But tangent is A max. So later on, I will continue the story in A max trigo. No, I will not touch. Should I touch here? No need, touch. Since you are taking. Now, can you help me? Tangent 45. What's the answer? 1. Can you help me again? Tangent 135. Negative 1. That means tangent 135 is equals to negative tangent 45. Do you understand? Can. Because your calculator is in radian. Radian. You got to change to degree. How to change the degree? Shift mode 3. Try. Make sure your calculator is in the D mode. D means degree mode. Change to radian mode, you get something else. Right. Everyone look up. Everyone look up. Please look up. Gerald, keep your other work, subject work, please. Now, today, this section is to understand. How come these two numbers are different, yet they are the same? These two numbers are different, yet they are somewhat the same except there's a minus. These two numbers are different, again, somewhat the same except this is minus. And the best way to do it is through this diagram. This diagram. Now, before I do it, I want you to... never mind. This one can skip already. Now, let's look at this here. Now, what is this? It's a circle. It's on the XY axis. So, I'd like to zoom in and I would like to put in some coordinates so that you can see. So can you help me look at the first one? Or should I do it on a piece of paper? Got space? No. Okay. Can you help me write down? This is 3, 4. Help me. Help me. Now, what does 3, means? What does 3, 4 means? It means that this height is what? 4. It means that this height is what? It means that this is what? 3 square plus 4 square root. What do you get? Okay. Now, let me set up the other one. Let me set up the other one. Four. Now, the vertical height still 4. The horizontal height now becomes what? Negative 3. Negative 3. The hypotenuse, if you use a square plus b square equal to c square, you'll get 5. Now, you must understand why Jia Xuan say this one is still 3, right? Because we are thinking in a length mode. Length cannot be negative. But in this case, we use this story to help us understand why is it minus. Okay? But what I want you to do is I want you to believe that this is negative 3 because in the coordinate system, this is negative 3, right? So you think that this is negative 3. Can follow? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to find sine theta. Okay, you see that I changed my color pen. So this is blue, this is red. So over here, I want you to write sine theta. Wrong color. Sine theta equals to 4 over 5. Next, what about cosine theta? 3 over 5. What about tangent theta? 4 over 3. Simple? Simple, So far can follow? Kunz, okay? Okay, Now, if I change my color now in red, what about sine? Okay, this part here, I will like to introduce you something weird, Now, this angle in the blue triangle is theta. This angle in the red triangle is theta. Okay, but this angle here is 180 minus theta. Can see? Can see, So we say that sine 180 minus theta. Okay. Maybe I don't do it. Okay, this is my theta, right? Okay, what is sine theta in this case? Can you help me? In the red triangle, what is sine theta? Do you see it's 4 over 5? What about cosine theta? Wrong. Negative 3 over 5. What about tangent theta? Negative 4 over 3 or 4 over negative 3. Why? Because now there is a negative 3 there that is putting it into negative. Do you see in a different part of the equation of the circle? The first one still remain the same as positive. The second one, suddenly the sign change. The third one, the sign change as well. Can follow? Can follow so far? Still following? Therefore, we can draw a conclusion that for 180 minus theta, the sine ratio is the same. So these two is formed here. You see, they are the same plus plus. But for this, what happened? It will be minus. Do you see? The 180 minus theta refer to the angle here. But we are finding the angle here, right? No. This big angle, okay. on a horizontal line, the whole thing is 180. Agree? If this angle is theta, that means the angle outside is 180 minus that 1 theta. Can you follow? So the second one is 180 minus theta will be equals to negative cosine theta, because over here is negative, over here is positive. Do you follow? Do you follow? Yes. Now the third one also the same thing. The third one also the same thing. If I have tangent theta is 4/3, the tangent theta over here is negative as well. So we say that over here there's a negative sign here. Question? Because this angle here is 180 minus theta. Yes. I will show it to you. I will show it to you. Now, let me introduce a few more things. Let me introduce a few more things. Then I conclude with this table. First, there is a way to locate this whole system. Do you see that the axis actually cut into 4 parts, 4 quadrants? So, we will call this the first quadrant. Can you write down? We will call this the second quadrant. We will call this the third and the fourth quadrant. So now I can tell you the blue triangle sits on the first quadrant while the red triangle sits on the second quadrant. Now, I also want you to recognize some pattern here. Now, can I look at the first quadrant? Sine is positive or negative? Positive. This one? Positive. This one? Positive. Do you agree all is positive? So I use the word A to represent the first quadrant. A stands for all positive. A stands for all positive. Now let's look at the second quadrant now. Second quadrant, sine is what? Positive. Cosine? Negative. Tangent? Negative. So the second quadrant is called sine. S. Only sine is positive. Okay. Now let me complete the story here. Below is T. Below is C. But for EMAX syllabus per se, only first 2 quadrants is the syllabus. But for AMAX, later on, we will expand to third and fourth. But why I want you to look at here, because I want to see that first, second, third, fourth, the alphabet here actually forms a sentence, a phrase. So A, S, T, C, right? For MPCC students, you can remember the Sec 2, Sec 3 Chem and ASTC. But for non-uniform group students, you can remember as all science teacher are Q. Or you can remember add sugar to coffee. Also can. So remembering this sequence is very important. Don't go and zigzag, crisscross, and remember in a different sequence. You will get yourself into a very big trouble. Now, next, I want to demonstrate how to use this formula. How to use this formula. It's not a formula. It is just something for you to use, and it will make our life very simple. I would like to call this scroll here convert. Can you write down? Obtuse angle to acute angle. Can you highlight obtuse angle? Where is the obtuse angle? Actually, no leh. Yes. This is the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, some of you are wondering, it's between 90 to 180. Acute angle is less than 90. And if I use highlighter, where is the acute angle? This is the acute angle. Can I demonstrate to you how to use this? Can I? Can I? Okay, let's start. Can you write example? Now, can you write example? Let's say I have sine. Oh my god, how long is this video? 15.